Welcome to our video on biology, the study of birds. In this video, we will explore the fascinating world of birds and learn about their unique characteristics, behaviors, and habitats. Birds are one of the most diverse groups of animals on the planet, with over 10,000 species found in every corner of the world. From the tiny hummingbird to the majestic eagle, birds have captured our imagination for centuries. In this segment, we will introduce you to the basics of bird biology and anatomy. Images of different bird species, bird anatomy, and habitats. Birds are warm-blooded vertebrates that belong to the class of Aves. They are characterized by their feathers, beaks, and wings, which are adaptations for flight. Feathers are made of a protein called keratin and serve many functions, including insulation, waterproofing, and flight. Birds have a unique respiratory system that allows them to extract oxygen more efficiently than mammals. They also have a four-chambered heart, which enables them to pump oxygenated blood to their muscles during flight. Diagrams of bird respiratory system and heart. Birds have a variety of beak shapes and sizes, which are adapted to their feeding habits. For example, a hummingbird has a long, thin beak for sipping nectar, while a bald eagle has a hooked beak for tearing meat. Birds also have a unique digestive system that includes a crop and gizzard, which help them break down food. Images of different bird beak shapes and digestive system. Birds have two types of wings, primary and secondary. Primary feathers are attached to the hambones and provide lift during flight, while secondary feathers are attached to the form and help with steering and stability. Birds also have a tail, which helps with balance and maneuverability. Images of bird wings and tail. In the next segment, we will explore the different types of bird habitats and how they have adapted to their environments. Birds can be found in a wide range of habitats, from deserts to rainforests and from mountains to oceans. Each habitat presents unique challenges and opportunities for birds, and they have evolved a variety of adaptations to survive in these environments. Images of different bird habitats, such as forests, deserts, and wetlands. Forests are home to many bird species, including woodpeckers, owls, and songbirds. These birds have adapted to life in the trees, with sharp claws for gripping branches and strong beaks for cracking open nuts and seeds. Some forest birds, like the spotted owl, are endangered due to habitat loss and fragmentation. Images of forest birds and habitat loss. Deserts are harsh environments with limited water and food resources. Birds that live in deserts, such as the roadrunner and the cactus wren, have adapted to these conditions by having specialized beaks and long legs for running. Some desert birds, like the greater sage grouse, are also threatened by habitat loss and fragmentation. Images of desert birds and habitat loss. Wetlands are important habitats for many bird species, including ducks, geese, and herons. These birds have adapted to life in and around water, with webbed feet for swimming and long necks for reaching prey. Wetlands are also important for migratory birds, which rely on these habitats for breeding and feeding. Images of wetland birds and migratory patterns. Mountains are home to many bird species, including eagles, hawks, and falcons. These birds have adapted to life at high altitudes, with strong wings for soaring and sharp talons for catching prey. Some mountain birds, like the peregrine falcon, were once endangered due to pesticide use, but have since made a comeback thanks to conservation efforts. Images of mountain birds and conservation efforts. In the next segment, we will explore the different types of bird behaviors, including migration, courtship, and nesting. Birds exhibit a wide range of behaviors, from migration to courtship to nesting. These behaviors are essential for their survival and reproduction, and they have evolved a variety of strategies to ensure their success. Images of different bird behaviors, such as migration, courtship, and nesting. Migration is a common behavior among many bird species, especially those that live in temperate regions. Birds migrate to find food and breeding grounds, and they can travel thousands of miles each year. Some birds, like the Arctic tern, have the longest migration of any bird, traveling from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back each year. Images of migrating birds and their routes. Courtship is another important behavior among birds, especially during breeding season. Male birds often perform elaborate displays, such as singing, dancing, and building nests to attract females. Some birds, like the peacock, have elaborate plumage that they use to attract mates. Images of courtship displays and elaborate plumage. Nesting is essential for bird reproduction, and they have evolved a variety of strategies for building and protecting their nests. Some birds, like the bald eagle, build large nests in trees or on cliffs, while others, like the penguin, build nests on the ground. Birds also use a variety of materials to build their nests, including twigs, grasses, and feathers. Images of bird nests and nesting materials. Parental care is also important for bird survival, and they have evolved a variety of strategies for raising their young. Some birds, like the albatross, have only one chick at a time and provide extensive care, while others, like the quail, have many chicks and provide minimal care. Images of bird parents and their young. In the next segment, we will explore the different threats facing bird populations, including habitat loss, climate change, and human activities. Despite their adaptability and resilience, bird populations around the world are facing a variety of threats that are putting their survival at risk. These threats include habitat loss, climate change, and human activities. Images of habitat destruction, climate change effects, and human activities. Habitat loss is one of the biggest threats facing bird populations. As human populations grow and expand, natural habitats are being destroyed and fragmented, leaving birds with fewer places to live and breed. This is especially true for migratory birds, which rely on intact habitats along their migration routes. Images of deforestation, urbanization, and habitat fragmentation. Climate change is also having a significant impact on bird populations. Rising temperatures, changing weather patterns, and sea level rise are altering bird habitats and disrupting migration patterns. Some bird species, like the Arctic tern, are particularly vulnerable to climate change because they rely on specific habitats that are disappearing. Images of changing weather patterns, sea level rise, and vulnerable bird species. Human activities, such as hunting, poaching, and pollution, are also putting bird populations at risk. Many bird species are hunted for their meat, feathers, or eggs, while others are killed or injured by pollution or collisions with buildings and vehicles. Images of hunting, pollution, and bird collisions. Conservation efforts are essential for protecting bird populations and ensuring their survival. These efforts include habitat restoration, captive breeding programs, and public education campaigns. Images of conservation efforts, such as habitat restoration and captive breeding programs. In the final segment, we will explore the importance of birds in our ecosystems and the role they play in maintaining a healthy planet. Birds play a vital role in our ecosystems, serving as pollinators, seed dispersers, and pest controllers. They also provide important ecological services, such as controlling insect populations and maintaining plant diversity. Images of birds pollinating, seed dispersing, and controlling pests. Birds are important pollinators for many plant species, including fruit trees, wildflowers, and cacti. They also help to disperse seeds by eating fruits and berries and then depositing the seeds in their droppings. This helps to maintain plant diversity and ensure the survival of many plant species. Images of birds pollinating and seed dispersing. Birds also play an important role in controlling insect populations. Many bird species, such as swallows and flycatchers, feed on insects and help to keep their populations in check. This is especially important in agricultural areas, where insect pests can cause significant damage to crops. Images of birds controlling insect populations. Finally, birds are important indicators of ecosystem health. Changes in bird populations can signal changes in the health of ecosystems, and monitoring bird populations can help to identify environmental problems before they become more serious. Images of bird monitoring and ecosystem health. In conclusion, birds are fascinating and important animals that play a vital role in our ecosystems. By understanding their biology, behaviors, and habitats, we can better appreciate and protect these amazing creatures for generations to come. Images of different bird species and habitats. Thank you for watching our video on biology, the study of birds.